Hey, what's up everybody? Just wanted to put together a little video to talk about this website called GodotShaders.com. If you don't know, this website is one of the best places to improve the visuals of your game with all kinds of free shaders that are just willingly given by their creators to the community to use however you see fit. Some of these shaders are incredibly high quality, they're super easy to use, and I just wanted to really put together a video to showcase some of the solutions that I have gotten from this website. So I'm going to show one in particular that I used recently to upgrade a shield asset that I was using, and then I'll run through a short montage of just some other quick picks that I pulled out of the project that I happened to use Godot Shaders for. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So this is the gravity shell shield. This shield reflects or deflects shots, and it empowers the next shot based on how many shots you absorb. The asset I'm using right now is this shield asset that you see reacting to being hit. Here it is in Godot. You can see that it's got a couple of options here for size, and you can animate it opening and closing. It's got a nice distortion effect as well. So this is not terrible, it's not bad, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot of options here. You can kind of change the way that it looks, but you can't really animate it more than this. Beyond going into the shader code and really kind of changing the identity of what this shader is, there's not a whole lot of other options here. Obviously you can change the color, but the hit animation itself is an entirely separate scene. Yeah, as you can see, this is about all you're going to get with this one. It looks pretty good, but it's limited, right? And so here you go. You can see the hit animation that you were seeing earlier, and this is how it's positioned. So it just kind of lines up with the shield and makes it look like, you know, there's an effect going across the surface of the shield. Here's a look at the asset pack itself. I think it was about $5. Got it from this artist named Lilu, who is a fantastic artist who creates a ton of really easy to use assets. I highly recommend buying his asset packs if you're just getting into 3D game development in Godot. But sometimes you will go to GodotShaders.com and find these amazing shaders. I saw this shield and I thought, wow, that looks so cool. It's completely free. He's got a GitHub link right here. You download it and throw it in your project and play around with it. So let's take a look at this thing. It's incredible. So you've got your brightness controls here. You've got center visibility. This was a big one for me because for a shooting game, you don't want to block the player's visibility in any way. It's super easy to animate as well. You can kind of change the speed and the direction at which it animates, how close together the tiles are of the shield as well. So already you can see that there are more options for conveying information to the player through these kinds of various settings that the shield has. Obviously you can change the color super easily, but then you see the hit animation here is also built into the shader itself. So you don't have a separate scene to manage. And I would say like the positioning of it and the direction is also easier to handle. But you have incredible customization options just within the hit animation. You can make it much thicker, so a huge band that travels across. Maybe you can even interpret how hard it's getting hit and change the animation based off of that. You can have it just cascade a little bit across the surface. You can have it affect an entire area of the shield when it gets hit. So as you can tell, you can really easily change this stuff and play around with it in Godot as well. It just has it's very developer friendly. So yeah, let's take a look at this thing in action and how I've hooked it up. So we'll run through the same set here and watch it get shot. You can see exactly where it's getting hit from. You can tell it's got maybe 1 or 2 shots left. You can also see it glow when it fires to show that you got an empowered shot. So already most of the issues I had with my previous asset are completely solved, just in that I had these options available to me. You can very clearly see what is happening now with this shield, whether it's breaking, whether it's about to break, whether it was a successful shot or not. So yeah, this was a really cool find, and I wanted to showcase it in this video because I was happy with my shield option before I saw this one, and it wasn't until I used it that I realized how little information I was actually conveying to the player about how the weapon worked. And this shader completely solved that for me, and I think it looks incredible. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. It's the perfect solution for this. So yeah, right. Let's run through a montage of some of the other shaders. This was my main menu up until yesterday. It was just a 3D camera looking at a scene I set up, and this is a shader. It's just shader code that I got from Godot Shaders. The 3D parallax effect, the nebulous effect. It's gorgeous. You know, it's incredible. Completely free also. As far as water options go, there's all kinds of water styles. You've got tuned water, realistic water. I went with this kind of PSX style water because it matches the aesthetic I'm going for. And I mean, it looks incredible. It took a little bit of work, but again, the base of it was completely free. And really took the water to the next level in this map. These vaporwave grid floors and walls that I'm using in the training room and as my boundaries, those are also from Godot Shaders. And then some of the weapons here as well were just shaders I picked up. So the sword slash here, this was probably meant to be a weapon trail, but this slashing animation that you see when the shot fires out, and then the actual sword shot projectile itself, these are both shaders that I got from Godot Shader. So you just combine them together and you get a really cool sword shot slash effect. This black hole was also a shader that I just picked up one day from Godot Shaders. So there you go, that right there, the whole thing, the whole weapon, just a shader I grabbed. These speed distortion lines, I was using the kind of anime speed lines before I found this shader this week, and now it has a much cooler distorted effect. And actually they were both from Godot Shaders, so there's a situation where I actually upgraded a Godot shader with another one. And then this entire level was basically built from Godot Shaders, except for the big structure in the middle. This supernova and the supermassive black hole were both just shaders that I found one day while browsing the site. Also, these holograms of the enemies before they're active, they're a shader that I got from an artist that I found through one of his asset packs on Godot Shaders. So I actually did pay for the pack, but I wouldn't have known about him if I hadn't tried one of his other shaders on GodotShaders.com. So they can help you find artists that you really like that set up, you know, shaders in a developer-friendly way and that kind of thing that you can try before you buy their packs. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I just wanted to showcase and kind of thank Godot Shaders for being such an awesome source of visual solutions for me as I build my game out. It's really helped me push the visuals to the next level in pretty much every regard. You can see here in the top left all the different things that you can search for. If you want an animated health bar, if you want to work on your skyboxes, if you want any post-processing effects like the ones you're seeing here, all the PSX dithering and the black outlines, these are all post-processing effects that I picked up from Godot Shaders at some point. So seriously, if you are not in the know about this website, you've got to check it out because it's just a lot of fun even to just throw these shaders in and play with them in your project. It's amazing what you'll think of while you're looking at them and messing with them. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.